Girl, we talked about this before. Twice, actually. We covered the whole nature of this deal and the reaction the community is having. The acquisition will happen by mid 2026. EA will be fully privatized, meaning the last bit of public accountability gone, honey. And in my opinion, this is the moment to realize something. If we don't start drawing our lines now, we never will. So today, I'm not here to scare you. I mean, I hope not. I'm here to help you quit The Sims 4, or at least take a real step back, because in my opinion, at this point, pretending that it's not that deep is just denial. Now, let's start with the obvious reason, the one that everybody has been dancing around. EA's new owners include the Saudi Public Investment Fund. That's not just money, it's political power. It is state-linked, connected to Jared Kushner and the Saudi government. Once EA goes private, it will not owe the public any transparency. We won't know what it funds, how it's managed, and who profits. But we will know that our money flows into a machine that already has a track record of ignoring human rights and silencing critics. So yeah, babe, it is that deep. And when a game that we love starts feeding into systems like that, I think we have to decide what kind of players we want to be. Let's be totally honest, honey. Even if you ignore the politics, The Sims 4 lost its soul years ago. Recycled features and new content that looks suspiciously like something we had for free in previous versions of the game. The creativity, the chaos, the magic that made the franchise what it was, it's been stripped down, boxed up, and sold back to us in $20 chunks. And here's the thing, it's not just bad game design, it's actually predatory. It's a business model built on emotional manipulation, on your nostalgia, your comfort, your loyalty. The Sims 2 has depth and storytelling and complexity, and The Sims 3 gave us ambition and an open world. The Sims 4 gave us a marketing campaign all about inclusivity while cutting the game's creative heart out and delivering broken pieces of content. So when people say, why boycott now? I say, why not? The real question is what took us so long, in my humble opinion. And you know what hurts me the most is that the Sims community is it's full of genuinely good people. And the hot ones subscribe to the drama house. Artists, storytellers, builders, people who care about diversity and equality and human rights, the very values this game was always supposed to represent in a way. So when the company behind it starts doing business with investors who appear on a human rights watch list, it's not just a betrayal of us, it's a betrayal of those values. We can't claim to care about the world we build in the game if we ignore the one we actually live in. If you're someone who says love is love in The Sims, then your will to boycott EA and send it to oblivion should be an unstoppable urge right now. We don't have to keep funding companies that treat morality like an optional feature. And I know it's hard nowadays, but sometimes it's actually possible to achieve. But let's not forget the irony, honey. Let's not forget it. And the shade that I need to throw right now, so be ready. For years, The Sims stand told us, oh, if you don't like the game, why don't you just go play something else? So, okay. Since it's so easy and simple to just go and do that, how about we all do that now? But suddenly, when it might actually matter, when leaving The Sims 4 could actually make a statement, look who's panicking. Now, I know one of the most common counter arguments is, But what about the devs? What about the people who work on the Sims team? If we boycott, they could lose their job. And I get that. I really do. Because I have been there. I was laid off after a big corporate buyout. And I can tell you that the fear, the guilt that the community seems to be experiencing right now, honey, it's not real. This reaction, making consumers feel responsible for the fate of the employees, that is corporate gaslighting at its finest. These companies love to announce record profits to investors, talk about innovation and AI integration, and then in the same breath, they quietly lay off hundreds of workers. And when that happens, do they ever say, oh, it's the player's fault? No, they just shrug and they say, there's no budget for this, sorry. So if people end up losing their job because a company crossed every moral line and pissed off its consumers, that's not on the consumer, honey. That's on the company that actually made those decisions. And honestly, if you empathize with EA employees now, you should have been calling this out months ago when EA was already mass firing people to make their quarterly numbers look prettier or something. Supporting unethical business practices just because we are afraid of layoffs within the company is just a non-existent fairy tale, in my opinion. It assumes that the profit of The Sims 4, for example, is a direct influence on the employee's status and salary within the company. And trust me when I say that it is not. Unfortunately, we can't see things in this small scale where your interest and investment in a product directly influences the work conditions of the business employees. It's look at Amazon. I know, capitalism, and it sucks. Yeah. Okay, so how do we do this practically? Because this isn't about uninstalling everything overnight. It's about shifting your energy. Step one, it's like the Dua Lipa song. 1, stop giving EA your money. No more new expansions, no more kits, no more, but I want just that one hair swatch or whatever. I don't care. Every purchase tells them you're fine with their choices. Step 2, rediscover the classics. Yes, come to the dark side. We have cookies. Play The Sims 2, play The Sims 3, play even The Sims 1, honey. They are richer, funnier, more challenging, and so full of love that it's almost shocking. And yes, you can always sail the 7 seas, if you know what I'm saying, and find them easily. Step 3, try something else. Oh my god, cannot believe I'm saying this. But honey, Paralives is less than 2 months away. And hopefully, even if we take a break from The Sims 4, there's still a world of games made by people who actually, still believe in creativity over profit. Shocker. Step 4, keep talking. Tell your gamer friends, even if they don't play The Sims. You don't forget that the biggest stake of EA's products is not The Sims, babe. There are so many other properties with their own fan base that could really contribute and make this better. If you watch videos on this topic, comment, share them, discuss, because I think that every conversation can be part of a bigger change. This is about more than just EA, It's about what happens when creativity becomes a commodity, when something that used to celebrate imagination becomes another corporate vessel for investors and power. If we stay silent now, we send the message that gaming can be bought out like everything else, and that's not the future that I would like to see for this community. We've already seen what happens when people, especially as customers, push back. When audiences demand accountability, industries change. Slowly, yes, and you need a lot of hope, but they do. So yes, we are a drop in the ocean, but oceans are made of drops. And if every single drop in our community, in this community, if we all decided to withhold the money, the attention, even for a while, that's not nothing. That's a wave. This isn't about dividing the Sims community. It's about remembering who we are, passionate, creative people who care deeply about both our virtual worlds or whatever and the real one. So here at the Drama House, we will keep doing what we do best. Rediscovering the past, appreciating the games that had soul, and speaking honestly about the future that we want. Because silence helps no one. And pretending everything is fine doesn't make it fine. So if you've ever felt powerless or small or tired, just remember, even small actions add up. Even small voices echo. And every single one of us can make an impact that matters. My dear drama friend, it was nice to see you. Please leave a like on this video if you want to support the channel and make sure you're subscribed. That's the only way to be notified on upcoming videos, deep dives, and our weekly live streams every Monday and Thursday. Thank you so much for stopping by today. My name is Lady Drama, and I hope I'll see you very soon.